We're in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Sorry you're so loud. I have the mask on and I honestly didn't realize how loud I was. So I want to show you we're on the corner right now of Bedford Avenue and South 6th Street. And you can see there's the Williamsburg Bridge in the distance. I'm just going to pan over before we walk across it. See, there's the World Trade Center in the distance down this other street, which is Broadway. So this is like basically the intersection of Broadway and Bedford and South 6th Street. Now wait, I'm going to spin around just to show you a little bit more before we cross the bridge, because it looks so pretty at night. This is the old Williamsburg Bridge Bank. It's like the Williamsburg Bridge Savings Bank. And it's not a bank anymore. It's actually an event space. But because of the coronavirus pandemic lockdown, there are no events because there can't be any large gatherings, obviously. So it's pretty much closed, but it really looks pretty at night. So I wanted to show you guys. And off in the distance, which we did not go to, because it's a little bit above our budget, is Peter Lugar's Steakhouse. That's a really, really famous steakhouse here in Williamsburg. It literally is right across the street from the Williamsburg Savings Bank that you see lit up in orange. And you can see the outdoor dining. Okay, so here I'm gonna spin around and we're gonna start our walk. So to get to the Williamsburg Bridge, basically it's pretty easy. You just walk down Bedford Avenue, which is the main drag in Williamsburg. And there's a pedestrian walkway. There's two sides to the Williamsburg Bridge as far as the pathway that you can take to walk it. I mean, not walk it, but go across it. There's the side for bicycles and the side for pedestrians. We're walking and we have Hudson with us, and I'll show you him in a minute. But this is the entrance to the pedestrian walkway. And as you can see, there's the sign, no bicycles. Sometimes there are bicycles anyway, but right now there aren't, so that's a good thing because it's less dangerous that way, especially with Hudson. So here we go. It's actually kind of chilly now. It wasn't that bad today. I mean, I think it was like close to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, but now that the sun has set, sorry, I'm getting a little shaky here. I'm putting on mittens. Oh, James is gonna help me. The temperature definitely dropped. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, okay. I'm going to show you guys. There's Hudson.
Hudson. Hudson.
Okay, great. So let's go across. Here we go. It was a really nice sunny day today during the day, but like I said, the temperature has dropped a little bit in the evening, which is typical for November in New York City. Oh, that's the train coming through. I'm going to show you some of the apartments here. So let me just detour off the track over here. I want to show you some of the apartments. It's fenced in, as you can see, but you can see some of the back of the apartments. And some artist lofts. This one, wow, you can like basically see right into their apartment. And look, a little roof deck. Pretty cool. And here, walking again. I just figured I'd show you guys some of the flavor for people that have never walked over the Williamsburg Bridge. That, yeah, there's a lot of apartments that are like basically right next to the pedestrian walkway. And, oh, James, by the way, checked on his phone. I know I'm holding it the right way. So none of those sideways problems like we had in our very first live stream. I fixed that problem, thank goodness. Oh, this looks really, really pretty. I'm gonna show you again in a second. I'm gonna pan over here. Some of the newer buildings. You can see with those blue lights on top too. Really pretty. And yeah, there's a little street view. Oh yeah, that Gretsch building, we actually were in an apartment, in an artist loft in that building. It's the apartments are quite spacious because we have a shoot in there. And yeah, so let's get going again. I am going uphill, so if it gets a little shaky, it's just because I'm walking and this part of the bridge is uphill. So it's not as easy to hold it super stable as you'd think. And you can hear the traffic rushing by. That's the traffic heading into Brooklyn from Manhattan. Because the pedestrian walkway is on the side of the bridge where there's the traffic side that heads into Brooklyn. Oh. Wait, I want to show you a really pretty view again. Really pretty. That building that's all lit up that you see like on the bottom, that's a newer building. There's been a lot of new development has gone up in Williamsburg and South Williamsburg in the past like 10 to 15 years. There's still some old places left.
Oh, there's the Manhattan Bridge.
Oh yes, guys. There's the Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge that you see. If you look to the right of the buildings that are lit up blue, that's the bridges that you see there is the Manhattan Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge is the first and then the Brooklyn Bridge is the second one. Okay, so let's keep going. And if you guys, I can see your comments and I can read them. So if there's something that you would like to see off to the side that you notice, just let me know and I'll show it to you. Like for instance, we're going to come upon right now and I'm going to show you quickly is the World Trade Center. So quickly show you that. There it is. But oh wait, this is more exciting. We'll get back to the World Trade Center. A train's coming. You can hear it. It's getting loud. I'm going to show you. There it goes. So the trains go right over the Williamsburg Bridge. I think that was a J train. I'm not really sure. I didn't check exactly what if it was a J, but the J trains go right over the bridge. And in fact, we've done a couple of videos highlighting a vintage train, an R32 car, which is like the old Ridgie that was going over the bridge. So it's really cool. Now this is a little like, I guess you could say an overlook area. And really scenic overlook area. So I'm going to hand the phone to James because I want to show you some gorgeous view. You can peek through in the fence there, so that way we don't get the bars of the fence in the way. But there's beautiful views of downtown Manhattan. There's the World Trade Center, And then you could see the Manhattan Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge. And then, yep, I'm trying to, yes, what a view. You're right, Jose. Isn't it gorgeous? So that's why we wanted to show you guys. To walk over this bridge at night is amazing. Oh wait, we're trying to show you a better way, like peeking through the fence. Oh, how about this one? Jimmy, try this. All right, hold on. We're gonna find a good, really good vantage point. Up, wait. Is that it? Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. So that's between the bars of the fence. So you can actually get really, really good photos through the fence. Oh, there's another train. J train. They're come because it's, I don't know, this is one of our favorite places to, I guess you could say, go train spotting. And oh, that's, by the way, that there's the building you see off to the right. That's the Williamsburg Bridge Savings Bank, like where we started the video. We're showing everybody, but for people that are just joining in now, that domed building up to the right. The dome building to the right is the Williamsburg Bridge Savings Bank. So let's go back to the view. Yeah, so we're coming back to the view because, of course, that's the big selling point of this bridge. Is the beautiful view of the Manhattan skyline. And it's a really clear night, so it looks extra good. Extra, extra good. They're doing some repair work on the bridge. That's why you see, sorry guys about shaking, that's why you see that crane there. They're doing some bridge repair. You know, I'm not really sure. Like, they're always doing something. This bridge is really, really, really old. I give you all the facts. Like, if you watch our video that we put up not too long ago, maybe like 2 months ago or something like that, where we were crossing the Williamsburg Bridge in a vintage R32 Ridgy car. I think I gave all the facts of the Williamsburg Bridge, like when it was built and how long the span is and everything like that. We're just going to hang out here for a second because we're waiting for another train to come by. I don't hear it yet, but as soon as I hear it, we'll run over. Let's check. Oh, wait, look. Oh, train. So that was fun. Again, a great spot for train spotting, as I like to say. And then, oh, check it out over here. This is great because you can see that's the bicycle pathway across the way. And you can see a bicyclist, but if you look through, you can see the Empire State Building is lit up all blue tonight. You see the blue lights, that's the Empire State Building over there. And then the building that's kind of to the left and lower, that's the building at Madison Square Park, the old MetLife building. Yeah, you know, like the insurance company. So yeah, let's, oh yeah, this is kind of sad. Trouble coping, don't struggle alone. That's sad, we don't need to show that. That's because sometimes people make the wrong decisions. Oh, sorry, the pole's getting in the way. More views. Cool. All right, so as you can see, there's lots of graffiti that people have climbed up and done some graffiti on this archway over the bridge. So here we go. We're going to keep on walking. Such a pretty night. And from time to time, we'll stop and we'll take in the views because we still, I mean, even as a New Yorker, we still don't get tired of it. Oh, wait. There's a big, since they're doing a repair on the bridge, there's actually this big section where there's not a fence that you can see through. Oh, wait, here's a train again. Another J train. So as you can see, it's quite loud on this bridge when walking because of the trains rumbling by, like basically within a few feet of you. Oh wait, I have to stop again because it just looks so pretty. These new buildings. I'm just going to show you guys these gorgeous apartments that have these beautiful views of the bridge, the water, the Manhattan skyline. I mean, those are super expensive. That they definitely come with a big price tag. I think the one with the blue lights is actually a rental. I'm pretty sure that is a rental building, but I can't be 100% sure. As you can see, I mean, there's a fair amount of people walking across the bridge. Let us know if you guys have ever walked across the bridge. I mean, this particular bridge anyway, the Williamsburg Bridge, really pretty. And as a big fan of architecture, because, you know, James and I make our living as architectural photographers, we love, you know, we just love the architecture of the bridge. And when the sun is like kind of just the right way, it like makes these beautiful like shadows, like all the different girders. Oh, let me show you. Wait. I gotta show you, because here we are. You can see. There we go, and you can see the cables. Perfect. Oh, and I also wanted to share with you guys that if you look at the thumbnail that we selected for this live stream, that was a photo that we took underneath the Williamsburg Bridge. And it was specially lit up, that color. Oh wait, we gotta look up again. Hold on. I gotta show you all the truss work. It's a little dark, but let me spin around, because we're directly underneath it now. Sorry about that light. Let me try to get a better view. Oh yeah, this is good. Hope you can see it well. I'm kind of like craning my neck. And the bridge does shake, you know, like when a heavy traffic goes over it, like you can feel it move. And also, of course, when the train goes by, it shakes. So that's another reason, if you notice, like the camera shaking, it's because we can't stay still. We're actually, the bridge is like moving, shaking. All right, so let's continue on. Okay, we got to stop and look at the view again because it looks so pretty. Oh wait, let's try to get a better angle. There's the Williamsburg Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge. Oh look, somebody put a lock. You know, they do that in Paris a lot. They put the locks on the bridge. They do remove them, I think, from time to time here. That's why you don't see that many of them. We're trying to show you through the pole in the bridge.
That's the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Yeah, that's the Brooklyn Navy Yard there. Yeah, we'll find a better spot where we can like kind of hold the camera, the phone actually. This is an iPhone that I'm using for the live stream, where we can kind of fit it through and show you prettier views. Oh, and maybe I'll swing back around so you can see how far we've walked already. And there we are, looking back towards Brooklyn. Let's come back around. And here we go again. So today we walked to Brooklyn. We actually went to Bushwick, and then we said, you know what, the bridge looks so nice at night. Let's do this live stream. It made sense because why not show it to you in real time? I'm going to stop soon after we get past this cross beam because this is really pretty. Oh yeah, wait, we're going to stop at the halfway point, I think. At the halfway point, there'll be some areas where we can really get pretty views of the Manhattan skyline. I'll just pan again so you can see. And let me show you this way because I can't forget the other part of Manhattan. Up, here comes the train again. We'll show you where it is. So now the train is like below us. The pedestrian walkway is now higher than the level of the train. Whereas before we were pretty even. Yeah, so the J train, at first you start out pretty even to the pedestrian walkway, but what's happening is the J train is not above ground in Manhattan. It's above ground in Brooklyn, so that's why it starts out high, but then it starts lowering down because it's going to go into the tunnel into Manhattan. So already it kind of started its descent. We're not quite at the halfway point of the bridge, but the J train already started to go lower. And you can see, like I said, our J train, if you want to experience what it's like to look out from the front car of the R32, where you can, that's an old subway car, not the new subway cars. You can't look out from the very front part, but the old subway cars you can. And you can see our whole ride from Brooklyn into Manhattan. So here's the halfway point. We're going to stop for a second, show you kind of. Wait, that's not a good one. Trying to find the good spot to show you. Let's go the other side. So now you can cross back. You can cross to the. We have to be careful to watch out for bicycles, but we're going to cross onto the bicycle pathway now. So here we go. Hold on. Okay, no bicycles coming, so. Oh, here comes a bicyclist. He's ringing his bell, so we know. That was nice, he rang his bell. Now, James has longer arms, so he's gonna like hold it as best he can to show you the view through the, oh, that's about it. Even with his long arms, he can only go so far. So that's the view uptown. Thank you. Oh, and even Hudson's looking. Back to the safe pedestrian pathway. Oh, wait. This is the best view. We're going to show you a train coming out of the tunnel. This is definitely a J train coming out of the tunnel from Manhattan and heading into Brooklyn. And this is like the best view that you can get from the halfway point of the bridge. You can just see it shake. Yeah, and you're going to see how much our camera's going to shake now because the bridge is really going to move as it comes by. So get ready. Here we go. It's getting closer. Yes, extra good, Chrissy W. Here it comes. Like I said, I knew it was a J train. Yup, there we go. It's shaking. That is not us. That's the train moving the bridge. Go to the other side, and there it goes into Brooklyn. And maybe we'll hang out here for 1 second because maybe we'll be lucky enough that another train will come from Brooklyn into Manhattan and we can like see it coming on it. Hudson is a mitten stealer. train would come by. I mean, I don't want to, we don't have to wait that long, hopefully. Because it's like kind of cool to see. Okay, not really. Sometimes they come like every 2 or 3 minutes, but I mean it is the weekend, so on the weekend schedule it can take it 10 or 15 minutes before another train comes. It it's kind of the luck of the draw whether they're running fast or not. I don't see one. I was hoping that maybe there would be, but it doesn't look like there is another one. All right, well, at least you got to see one coming. So let's keep on walking. What do you think? So as you can see, that guy is definitely on the wrong side. He's on the pedestrian side. I mean, sometimes that happens. There's a wind up here. It's not super, super windy, but it's definitely a little windy. Oh, this looks really pretty. We'll just stop for a second. Show you the views again. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah. Sorry about the bridge being in the way. Let's keep on walking. Here we go. So now we're headed down. We're on a slight downward grade now. And there definitely seems to be less people walking over the bridge than there was just, I don't know, a half hour ago when we started, or yeah, I guess it was a little bit over a half hour ago that we started the video. Okay, wait, I want to show you I gotta get a little closer to pan up. Here we go. Pretty. Just to show for all the architecture fans that are out there with us. Fairly recently, I guess it was probably within maybe the last 10 years or so, they did they really redid parts of this bridge because it was really old and crumbling. But it's quite secure now. Okay, wait, we gotta show you. Let's point up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Okay. So it's a good thing that we didn't wait for another train to come because there hasn't been another train. So that was good. Oh, here we go in the center. Hold on. Yeah, I know, Chrissy. This is one of our favorite bridges. Oh, wait, here comes the train, finally. Here we go. Show you the beautiful architecture of this bridge. Yeah, it's great to see it this close, right? It's like a bird's eye view. I can't even imagine what it was like, you know, back when they were building this bridge for like the, you know, the steel workers. And I mean, just to be up there and like be building this massive thing, and it was just like really a feat of engineering back when it was built back in the day. Oh yeah, show like a little, like the detail of it. So yeah, we're gonna get up close and personal with the bridge. Yeah, 1903, right, Chrissy? Hey, look, there's a hook. There's a hook and some. Stand up, James. Look. Yeah, look at that. There's some rope. I don't know what that's for. Cool, right? Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, see, I want to show you guys the Empire State Building is lit up blue tonight. That's the structure that you see off in the distance there is the Empire State Building. And it looks extra good, extra blue tonight. So, yeah, let's continue on. We're going to continue our walk down into Manhattan as we head home. And then I'm going to pan back now because this is really this is going to be pretty to show you the span, and then I'm going to pan up and show you how high the bridge is and the cables holding it all up and holding it together. Interesting fact that I definitely did not share on the video when we were riding the vintage subway car from Brooklyn into Manhattan is that the Williamsburg Bridge was called in the early 1900s the Jewish Highway. And the reason why is that because a large population of Jewish people lived in the Lower East Side, like basically, you know, near the base of the bridge. And a lot of them lived in very poor conditions in like, you know, slum tenement buildings. You know, there was no toilets or anything like that. They're just terrible slum buildings. And when the bridge was built, it enabled them a way to move out of their slum buildings in Manhattan, and they moved to Brooklyn. And a lot of them, yes, originally did settle in Williamsburg, and then they pushed on, you know, to different neighborhoods in Brooklyn from there. But yeah, they called it the Jewish Highway because of like so many Jewish people moved from the Lower East Side and had a way to get to Brooklyn, because before then you would have to, take a boat. There was no way to cross it, by foot. Let's pan over before we get out of this area. I'm going to just show you.
FDR.
This is the FDR. That's the highway, otherwise known as FDR or East River Drive, and it circles around the east side of Manhattan. And then those buildings that you see in the distance there are actually. Oh yeah, it is a long swim. It is a long swim to get from Manhattan to Brooklyn. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't, and honestly, I happen to be a really good swimmer, and I really wouldn't recommend if you weren't, and I've never swam across the East River, but it's known for its very strong currents, like dangerous currents. Even if you're a really strong swimmer, you can be taken by surprise by some of these currents. So I'm going to just show you another little, before we head over, since this is doing work here. But there's downtown Brooklyn as well, so you can see downtown Brooklyn. Oh, here comes another train. There we go. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but that train was actually pretty crowded. We've been riding the subways. I guess we did in early March, and then we didn't for a while, but lately we have been on the subways again, and they really haven't been that crowded, even during rush hour. Not that bad, but actually some of the cars in that J train that we just saw pass by were pretty crowded. Difficult to socially distance, 6 feet apart. It was definitely way more crowded than that. So yeah, that's the World Trade Center that you see in the distance, all lit up. And yeah, there's not that many people walking on the bridge anymore. I guess they're all on the subway. So let's look back. Wait, I'm gonna spin around because look, we almost have the bridge to ourselves. There's hardly anybody walking at all. So that's pretty cool. And then, I want to show you these apartments lining the Williamsburg Bridge. These, I know for a fact, are co-op apartments. And James and I looked at them a long time ago to potentially live here, but they don't allow dogs. You cannot have a dog and live in these apartments. So obviously that was a deal breaker for us. And yeah, so we don't choose to live there. But they have really pretty views. And some of those apartments that I just showed you have decks too. So that would be super nice and of course great, but we would never consider living there or moving from our present apartment just because you're not allowed to have a dog. Maybe they would give us exception if you had, if you really needed one for health reasons and things like that, but we don't need that drama, so we'll stay in a building that is dog friendly. And certainly our building is. Oh, here, I want to show you guys this artwork. We had put it up on our Instagram. I don't know, for any of you guys that don't follow us on Instagram, it's at JamesandKarla, but we had taken a picture. We had walked over the bridge before the election somebody did this in flowers, all colorful flowers vote. And of course that's really pretty. Chrissy, yes, says yay. So now we're just gonna, this is another like little overlook area that you can get some really pretty views of downtown Brooklyn. And Bridge, and of course the World Trade Center. Up there's the World Trade Center and the Woolworth building that's also lit up. And now we're gonna just peek through here, see if any trains are coming. Yeah, so that's, you know, the spans of the bridge. We're still on the bridge where we haven't gotten off of it yet, but that, you know, this is the really pretty scenic part. Oh, let's go in the other corner and show the Empire State Building. Oh wait, is a train coming? Oh yes, a train is coming. Hold on, guys. This is going to be extra good. Hang in there. A train is coming. We see it, but you don't see it yet. But we see it. We see the lights. Here it comes. I see the light. Oh, both ways. Both ways. Comes another one, like I said. Oh, so that was really cool. Extra good. The Empire State Building. And that's the Chrysler Building to the right. So you see the Empire State Building is lit up blue, and that's the tallest one that you see. And then keep expanding all the way to the right, and that lower building with the pretty spire is the Art Deco Chrysler Building. And then of course there's a new super tall, ugly thing, which is just like glass and steel, like rectangle. There's some and that's the traffic heading into Manhattan. Oh, hi Nicodemus. Hi, thanks for joining. So let us know, guys, if you're enjoying these live streams, because this is only the third live stream we've done. If you want us to continue doing these live streams, we're happy to do it. Let us know if you're enjoying it. Give it a thumbs up. We might actually do some extra live streams for our Patreon followers. I don't know if you guys know, but we have a Patreon page. We started it pretty recently where you can join. Oh, thank you, Sugandolph. Where you can join Patreon and then you get bonus perks. And I think one of the bonus perks that we'll do is some more live streams that won't be available to the public. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So Chrissy, thank you for the feedback. we were, you know, this is like, we're kind of new to the live stream world, so I'm really glad you're enjoying it. So come on, let's go, continue on. So at this point, I want to show you because James is holding the camera for me. The walk into Manhattan, it is now shared, like it's one pathway for both pedestrians and bicyclists. So the pedestrians, we have to stay on this side, and the bicyclists go to the other side. But you know, we have to be a little bit more careful because we're all sharing the same area. I don't want to be hit by a bicycle, or even worse, is one of those electric bicycles because they actually go pretty fast. So you have to be pretty careful with those. I mean, there are a lot of electric bicycles in Manhattan now. I don't know if anybody where you guys are listening from, whether they have these e-bikes in your area, but they're pretty popular. In New York, a lot of delivery people use them, you know, like all the food delivery people, like the DoorDash and, you know, Seamless and all that sort of things. Oh, so here's a delivery guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, even the Amazon guys are making deliveries over the bridge. I think that was one of those. Yeah, now you can hear the train just passed by, but now it's underneath us. Because like I was saying, the train, when it enters to go into Manhattan, it starts going downhill, it starts going underground. So at this point, actually, the train is now like almost, it's pretty much in a tunnel. And if you're interested, you can watch a video that we did where we took an R32, which is a vintage subway car, and we rode the very first car, which is like, you know, the front cab, and we filmed the whole view from the front cab window from our trip from Brooklyn into Manhattan and through the subway tunnels. It's pretty cool to watch. I mean, James and I, because, you know, years ago, we really were, I mean, heavily into documenting graffiti and graffiti art. We used to run around in the subway tunnels. I mean, I don't recommend that. Oh, it is quite dangerous, but we included that in the video too. Some of our photos from our days in the, I guess it was in the 90s, where we were very adventurous and did that. Of course, we did not bring our dog with us when we did such things.
Freedom Tunnel.
Yeah, but we did do the Freedom Tunnel. In fact, you know what? You know, I should ask you guys if you'd be interested in watching a video of that, because I wouldn't mind walking that again. There's a tunnel in New York City on the Upper West Side that its nickname is the Freedom Tunnel, and that's after the graffiti artist named Freedom, who basically lived in the tunnel among the homeless people. But we can walk that one because it doesn't have electrified tracks. We can walk that with Hudson and show you guys. I mean, it's a long walk. It stretches for a few miles. It starts at like 9th Street or something like that, and it goes all the way to 125th Street, you know, the tunnel, underground there. It goes underneath Riverside Park. And yeah, let us know if you'd be interested in us doing a video of that, because yeah, I mean, it's been a number of years since we walked it, but we can do that again. And I mean, now's the time to do it. Like, not in the heat of the summer. It can be quite stifling in there. We have done that, and I remember sometimes, like, it got all like, the camera got all like, what would you say? Like
Sweaty.
Sweaty, yeah, the camera got sweaty. Like the lens started to sweat. I mean, it was just so hot and humid in there. It was like, yeah. Actually, now would be a good time. It can be really cold in the winter, so I don't want to wait until the winter time to do that because it gets really, really chilly in there. Hudson would be too cold. We can wear lots of jackets, but I can only put so many jackets on Hudson. I mean, you see, he's got his jacket on right now. There he is, walking along. Oh yeah, he knows we're talking about him. Because, because we rescued Hudson from Miami, he's like a tropical dog. Like, he loves warm weather. So if it's below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, Hudson looks at us and he's like, come on, it's time for the jacket or a sweater or something. So yeah, we put his sweater on. His Carhartt jacket, he's got his workman's jacket now. Because then he holds little things in his pockets. He's got some treats.
Getting near the end.
So we're getting near the end, guys. We're in Manhattan now. Oh, I'll pan over to the Empire State Building. There we go. There's all the traffic heading into Manhattan. Saturday night. Going into Manhattan.
Well, nothing's open.
Yeah. Well, some things are open. I mean, now restaurants must close at 10 p.m. now. That's new restrictions that the mayor instituted starting last night, actually. It started last night. All restaurants have to close at 10 p.m. for indoor and outdoor dining. Places that do only takeout and things like that, I think you could still stay open later for takeaway. But indoor dining and outdoor dining is now stopped at 10 p.m. because sadly the coronavirus cases are a little bit on the rise. I mean, it's not crazy here. It's not like terrible like it was back in March, but you know, we want to be safe. We got to be safe. I don't know if anybody's listening or watching that's not from New York, but I hope you guys are safe wherever you are and that you're healthy as well. Oh, so this is one of the pretty, we're nearing the end here. I'm going to show you the little archway. Oh, you're in England in lockdown, but Scotland is not. Oh, Chrissy. Oh, thank you for letting us know. Yeah, yes, I had heard on the news that England is in lockdown, but not Scotland. I think Ireland is in lockdown too, if I remember hearing the news. I mean, you don't really hear about that much on the news here, but sometimes we will watch BBC just to find out what is going on other places. Oh yeah, this is, I'm gonna go out to the middle because there's no bicyclists right this second, but yep, that's it. As you can see, keep left for bicycles, right for pedestrians, so let me move back into my safe zone. And yeah, I mean, I think that pretty much we'll walk to the very, very, very end, but we're wrapping up our walk over the Williamsburg Bridge because that's it, guys. Oh, let me show you a little crest. See, there you go. Little old crest. And yeah, so wait, let's get Hudson. So let's say to everybody, let's hop up. Okay, let's careful, let's don't control. Wait, your places are all good now. There you go. So thanks. He's kissing me a lot. Okay, he doesn't like the mouse. He always tries to steal here. Take my mitt. He tries to steal my mittens and my mask. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please give the video a thumbs up. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you're new to our channel, look what's in subscribe to it. Share our video. And if you want to take it a step further, you can send us a one-time donation via PayPal or support us on Patreon. You get bonus perks. Thanks, guys. Extra good. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay, we're signing out.